was in the Army in the Fort Houston station here, and I got kicked out for drugs. And I went to prison for 8 years. Got saved while I was in there. I'd heard the preacher say that when we leave out of prison, we leave God behind us. So it kind of touched me, being that all my life, all I've been doing was dope and trying to be a gang banger, which didn't work out. So I went to prison and I got saved, and I started serving God. I started taking up every kind of Bible study course that they could throw at me. Salvation Army, mostly. I finished all the Bible study courses. And while I was in there, I got to understand God a little bit better. And upon my release in 2000, May 3rd, on my birthday, I was 53 years old when I got released. After being an addict over 20 years, you need to be somewhere where that you can have a little structure in your life. So I came to Salvation Army May 3rd, 2000. And while I was here, I seen how the program was helping other people that came in here. And I wanted to do something for my brothers. So I talked to the people in the Salvation Army and told them that I would like to bring my brothers up here and get their life straightened out. So they said, okay, just have them to call. So what I did, I went down and got my brother James and got James in the program.
The reason I got here was do my drinking and my drugging. My brother Harold, which is a good Christian guy, kept coming to Bisco. And I guess he seen the shape that I was in, you see. And I saw changes in my brother every time he came home. I saw a brother I never seen. You know, Harold used to be one you really look up to, you know, as a tough guy, you know. But when he came home, for what he'd been through, and when he came home talking the spiritual aspects of this program, and I seen a change in him because he'd get with the guys on the corner, his old friends, and he'd pray with them, you know, and stuff. I said, gee, he's for real. And I figured, I said, the program must be real. So that's what really stuck in my mind. I said, the program must be real, because he could choose to come home and mess up if he wanted to and come back, but he know, you know, I just seen change in him. I was worried my mother at the same time, and he kept asking me, you know, hey, won't you do something about it? You know, and I said, well, you know, I always got the VA hospital to fall back on. But he said, no, you might need a program like I've been through. So I think it took me about a year to get here. And I got here January 4th, 2004. So I sort of knew about the program, but see, I had to find my own way about the program. And when I got here, they put me in housekeeping. I stayed in housekeeping for 6 months. I done what was told of me, you know. So a lot of good things happened to me while I was here. Man of the month, man of the quarter. But one good thing I like about it is the spiritual part of the program. You know, it's tied onto the chapel. You meet a lot of Christian brothers that's trying to do the same thing that you're doing. And for me, you know, I said if I'm going to stay here after 6 months, I'm going to try to get employed, and that's what I've been doing for the last year. I've been driving the truck for the Salvation Army.
Then I felt that after I get James straightened out for about a year, I would go back and get my brother Wayne. And so me and James went back and we got Wayne and brought Wayne up here. So Wayne's now in the program.
In my hometown, jobs and everything went scarce around in there. And all we had to do was drink or drug or whatever. And I stayed around just drinking all the time. And I had 2 brothers up here in the Corps. My older brother, when he'd come home, I just didn't see how he could change that much, because he was really the devil too, like me. And then my other brother James, he come up, and all of a sudden just a change come over him. They asked me time and time to come up, you know. And my older brother Harold, he was already here, and he got James to come up. James stayed on me quite a bit for the year he was up here to come up here, but every time he called me, I was pretty well lit up or something. One day I just called him up and told him I believe I'm ready to try this out. So they decided to come down back in March and pick me up and come on back up here. And I'm glad they did too, you know, just helped me out so much, you know, to get off that drinking and stuff.
And what we're trying to do now is get our life straightened out so we can go back and get another one of our brothers and bring him up here and get his life straightened out. I was fortunate enough to get a job. I'm a store manager at Salvation Army on Lynn Haven Parkway in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And I enjoy my job. I enjoy working with the customers. And I just enjoy what I'm doing now. And God has tremendously blessed me since I've been sober and clean.
I enjoy driving the trucks because I enjoy meeting the donors. You know, the donors are very nice. The majority of them are very giving. You know, they give out their heart. You know, and I have the Williamsburg route, which is a nice route.
When I first come here, I had a real bad attitude about what they wanted me to do, you know, as far as work and stuff like that, because I hadn't done much work in a year or so. And actually working for nothing, I couldn't see it, you know. That's the way I seen it, working for nothing, but it's not working for nothing, you know. It's working for something you want, you know.
They teach you right living. They teach you work therapy. They got a program called work therapy. They instill in you work ethics, spiritual ethics. They got counselors here that will minister to you in your personal life. You might have something going on at home. They'll help you get through that. And most important of, they have NAAA, CA, and all types of support groups here that will help you stay sober and clean. But the most important thing is on the inside, you got to want to change.